how can you examine the life of a priest who was in a hermitage and by himself? No one can see. Nobody would know what he's thinking, how he's spending it. He's sleeping all day. You don't know what he's doing up there. How he spent it. It's very challenging to examine the life of a hermit. It's very difficult to know what's his spiritual status, his spiritual growth, his closeness to God. Until his death. That's when heaven opens. Light shone from his tomb. Thousands of miracles. Christian, non-Christians alike. Anyone who called for St. Sharbel for help, with faith, received healing, received blessings, not to mention the healing that took place in the heart, the conversions, the peace that the hearts that he touched, and the peace that he radiated among families, among people. Remarkable. If St. Sharbel is standing here, if he want to talk to you, what would he say? He's not going to tell you, leave everything and go sit in a hermit in a cabin somewhere in the wood and don't eat like I did, sleep on the floor. He slept literally on the floor, and log of wood for a pillow, a few hours a night. Ate once a day breadcrumbs or something. I mean, nothing. Hours and hours, night and day, prayers and adoration on his knees. Deep devotion to the Eucharist. Total surrender to the Mother of God. He doesn't expect us to do that much. But he will tell you one thing. Love. Love non-stop. We can do that. We have to start by opening our dictionary, our personal dictionary, erase everything that has nothing to do with love. Jealousy, hatred, envy, these. Get them out of your dictionary. You're a man of God, a woman of God, a Christian, or even a non-Christian. You're a creation of God, a child of God, image of God. You have no room for anything that is not from God. You heard the gospel that Jesus, the story Jesus is telling us. When God created the world, He created beautiful things. But what happened? The evil came and put bad weed. Not the weed you smoke. That's a good weed. He put evil into the mind, into the world. That evil, my brothers and sisters, has no room in your hearts. Do not give it a chance. Not give it a chance to take root. Don't give it a chance to even look at you. When somebody poke you and try to get on your nerve, don't even waste your time to think of what the person did. Let it go. Drop it. You have no time. Our life is too short. You know the funny thing, they tell you life is too short, and what they say, have fun. Stupid. Life is too short. Life is too short. Do whatever you want. It's ultimate naivety. There's nothing more naive than telling you life is too short. Do whatever you want, right or wrong. It's the other way around. It's the other way around. You have a little time on this earth. Make the most of it. Do as much good as you can. You have no time for anything but good to do. Embrace love. That's what St. Sharbel will tell you. That's what he did. All his fasting, all his prayers, all his sleepless nights was result of deep love. Deep love of God and deep love of brothers and sisters. He embraced the world in his small cell in that mountain. Without seeing anyone, he embraced them and loved them. Without knowing anyone, he gave his time, his sacrifices for them. So my dear brothers and sisters, if you want to cure your problems, heal your maladies, your sicknesses, embrace love. When you embrace love, who are we embracing? We're embracing God, who is love. That's what Saint Sharbel did. Embrace God with all his might, to the point that he was intoxicated, they say, with the love of God. Awesome. And I'm sure you experience it, a glimpse of it, when you love someone so dearly. Love him unconditionally, with your whole heart. And that's the most beautiful experience. You start heaven on earth when you embrace love of God and love of neighbor, brother and sister. Saint Sharbel wants to help us, my dear brothers and sisters, because he loved us. The closer you are to God, the bigger your heart becomes. The more you want to help others. The more you desperately want to help them. Like a mother who loves her children when they're children, babies. She doesn't care what this kid will do in his future. She doesn't know if that kid is going to end up in prison one day, or going to be a president or a king or what have you. She doesn't know and doesn't care. She loves right now, unconditionally. Every single mother, normal, good mother, loves right now without reservation. And that's what we need to do. We don't care about tomorrow, about yesterday, now. That's what we need to do. Any of us can guarantee tomorrow? If you can, you're the king of the world. We cannot guarantee nothing. You cannot guarantee yourself. What you have, this flesh that we have, is on loan, is borrowed. It's going to start getting old. It's going to fall apart. Can you stop it? Your family members, the most dear friends, the greatest people that you love on earth, can you hold on to them? They're going to leave us. Nothing that is around us is guaranteed to stay with us, except God, the love of God that is yesterday, today, and forever. So if you're wise, grab on, hold on to God, embrace Him with all your might, and let everything out, everything else that is not of God, let it out. Begin now. If you love and honor Saint Sharbel, honor his wish. And that's how we begin, my brothers and sisters. Begin by embracing love and kicking out anything to do, that has nothing to do with love. That's the bottom line. That's an essence of our Christianity. But you know what? Even though Saint Sharbel did so many miracles, touched so many lives, he was stern. He was strict. He's like an old grandpa from the old school. No playing around. Many miracles was reverted. People who were blind were healed. Doubted their faith. They lost their sight again. People who were crippled, walked, they were healed. But when they did things against God, they lost that healing. Saint Sharbel doesn't mess around. He's teaching you to take your faith serious. When you say, I love God, take it serious. Don't play with God. So today, my brothers and sisters, St. Sharbel is happy to see us together. And he wants to give you his message that I may be relaying to you poorly, not as good as he would like to. But he wants you to make a decision to be the people of God. Make a decision. I belong to God. Nothing separates me from the love of God. No death, no life, no angels, no humans, nothing. I belong to God. Make that decision now. And take it with you to the tomb. Not take it to the parking lot. Take it with you to the last breath of your life. Embrace that love. Embrace it over and over again. Fight evil with your teeth and nail, with every strength that you have. Every temptation that starts at you. Temptations of the flesh, temptation of the world, temptation of the devil. Fight them with all your strength. And you say, I belong to God. My mind belongs to God. My soul belongs to God. My body, the temple of God. I have no room for anything else but God.